Welcome back to Worldwide Boat. Here we are aboard 131 Sunseeker TC. She's the perfect charter platform for the Bahamas. Come take a look. One of my favorite features of this boat are the large windows that draw in all this natural light. Can you imagine being at anchor in the Bahamas and looking outside while having a conversation with your friends and all you see is turquoise blue? It's just beautiful. This boat sleeps 10 guests and also comfortably can seat 10 people at the interior dining table. There's another one up above that's just as comfortable and in fact much larger. It's nice to have this option in case it rains outside or the weather kicks up. Here we are walking into the on-deck master with a king bed, some more windows, you can't miss it. Neutral interiors, just feels fresh, bright. Another lovely feature of this master is this head. It's got the option of both a tub and a shower. That's nice because sometimes the missus likes the tub while the mister enjoys his showers. So you can have the flexibility to go between the two.
Hi guys, I'm Morgan and I'm the Experience Curator here with Worldwide Boat. I am here to assist you guys with all things pre and post charter from the second you hop on your private jet and enter into your luxurious destination until the time that you return home.
It isn't uncommon for one of the guests to want to jump onto their laptop, most times the primary. Well, look at the desk here. He has a view. It's in his master stateroom, so he's got privacy and can continue working if he needs to during his trip. Let's go below deck and see what these 4 staterooms have to offer. In total, they do sleep 10 guests, but have 2 more Pullman. Let's have a look to see what's down below. Below deck, they have 4 more staterooms to offer. Perfect layout for family. 2 queens and 2 twins. Each of the twins also have a Pullman. But I really like how each of the staterooms are named after a key in the Exumas. So you've got Compass Key, Staniel Key, Highborn, and let's take a look at what this one is. Samson. I love that. It really is the perfect Bahamas boat. Don't miss the little details on board TC. Like, look at this beautiful light fixture. Every little thing has been thought about. The owner has really kept charter in mind when selecting the soft goods, the colors. As you see, the whites follow through on all the staterooms. The evenings on board are usually spent in the Sky Lounge. Take a look at the Sky Lounge on TC. They've got an 82-inch TV, a bar that could seat 4, and some really comfortable seating. Perfect place to end with a movie night. Ah, look at this. A guardrail for kids, where you could shut it off and you could keep them safe. I also really like the isinglass in between these railings. My mama heart of a 2- and 3-year-old would look for these little details. But here on the sun deck, that's where you would find me. laying on the sun pad, enjoying some sun, while my family enjoys either a dip in the jacuzzi, a couple of bites, or perhaps a drink at the bar. What a lovely area to hang out. Here we are with Captain Robin Todd on board TC. Thank you so much for joining me. Robin, I know you a bit from all the charters we've knocked out the water already, but I've got a few questions that I wasn't able to answer about you.
Okay,
So-
far away, far away.
Here we go. You just got to pick one.
Okay.
All right. Bahamas or Newport?
Well, that's a difficult one because they're two totally different places. I have a real soft spot in my heart for Newport,
Okay.
but if you're looking for crystal clear waters, beautiful beaches, you can't beat the Bahamas. You just
Oh.
cannot.
I just learned something new about you.
I'm sure you've been to Newport, you've been to the Bahamas.
I have.
And what do you say?
You know, they both have their own little charms.
Yeah, sure.
But I have to say the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Those waters, it's unbeatable.
Yeah, it's
You
two
know.
different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Would you choose animals to be on board or kids?
What's the difference?
That's a good question.
Oh, you know, you can't have animals on a boat. I mean, some boats have dogs. I mean, it doesn't really work, you know. And I love kids as well. I really love kids. I've got 2 kids of my own.
Oh, you do? I do too.
Yeah, I love kids, you know, I really do. So,
How old are your kids?
they're not kids anymore. They're 24 and 20, but
I
you
hear
know,
it goes fast.
But they've still got that mentality of 5 years old, you know, so like
Yeah.
me, really, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. All right, what would you choose? A really active group, family full of kids, on and off the water toys all day long, or a group of all adults, heavy partiers, late nights?
I think you know.
I think I do.
I think you know. I mean, actually, we've had both groups recently, and it's a total contrast, you know, in terms of a charter on the boat. They both have their pluses and they both have their minuses, you know. I think it's tougher on the crew, the partying all the time, that's for sure, you know, because it's very tiring on charter. We all work very hard. So I'd have to take option 1 probably, and we do like to take them out on water sports and excursions, whereas they're all just sitting around, you know, hungover. It's not quite so much fun.
Right.
You know, yeah.
Different dynamic from the
Yeah,
crew.
but I mean, they, you know, sometimes you have a lot of fun with these groups that are drinking all the time as well.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, what I really love is that you've done both groups for me and performed equally well.
Well, we adapt, you know.
Right.
We just switch mode, basically.
But
Yeah.
now I know which one you prefer just
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
that's
we
great.
just have to switch mode, and you know, we got a pretty good idea from the very beginning what we're expecting, so we can sort of let's do it.
Thank you so much for having me on board, Robin. It's always such a pleasure.
So nice to see you always.
Same.
Thank you.